King stinger ant Pachycondyla chinensis. Order, Hymenoptera, family, Formicidae, subfamily, Ponarinae. You might be wondering, what the hell do ants have to do with stingers? Well, here's the deal: these stinger ants evolved from the same ancestor as bees, which means they've retained a lot of bee-like characteristics. In fact, studies on the venom of both stinger ants and bees have shown that people who experience anaphylaxis from stinger ant venom also tend to react the same way to bee venom. Anyway, I don't think the ant was targeting Ying specifically. It probably showed up to feast on the demonic beasts swarming the Tang household. The king stinger demon ant primarily preys on other demonic creatures, after all. Besides, the sting mark looked like an ordinary rash, so back then, we had no way to tell what had actually stung her. And by the time Ying regained consciousness a few days later, she probably just assumed it was a leftover blemish from something insignificant. That makes sense. To think Ying collapsed because of such a pathetic little creature. Tang patriarch, by any chance, can you make an antidote? There is an antidote for bee venom, but in cases like Ying's, where the body is highly sensitive to the toxin, it often doesn't work effectively. No. Then Ying would. Still, just knowing the cause is a step forward. At least now we can be cautious before she collapses again. I see. Now that I think about it, I haven't properly thanked you yet. Thank you, young warrior. No need to worry, Lord Peng. There is a way to treat Ying. It's slow, but it exists. There's a way. Please, tell me. What is it? It's something called desensitization. As in, without, sense, as in, feeling, and, ization, as in, making it happen. Wait, do we have to strip her again? No. That's not what it means. It's a treatment where small amounts of bee venom are injected into her body over time, gradually decreasing her sensitivity to the toxin. Of course. It'll take a while. Once the treatment is complete, Ying will no longer collapse from the venom. That's definitely a viable method. Even in the Tang clan, we have similar techniques. Gradually introducing poison into the body to build resistance. Then, once the treatment is over, Ying won't collapse anymore. Well, it'll take a long time, but it should be possible. Thank you. Truly, thank you. You've saved my daughter. After receiving such help, there's no way I can just let it pass. Is there anything you want? Whatever it is, name it, and I'll grant it. What the hell is it with people around here? The moment you help them, they start throwing around blank checks. Ying is like a little sister to me now. How could I ever expect a reward? Ahahaha. You fool. There's no such thing as modesty in the Peng clan. So out with it, speak. Wait, my bones. If I don't spit something out right now, I die. Since you've come all this way, how about joining me for a mountain tour? A mountain tour? Mount Gonga, Sichuan province, splendid. This is a truly magnificent mountain. Yes. They say there's even a beautiful stone cliff. According to the general, this should be the place. Right. That must be the waterfall and the rock he mentioned. But how are we supposed to reach the cave behind the waterfall? Oh, that's right. You said you only recently started learning mobility arts. Then I guess you're not familiar with the technique of wave-stepping swallow flight. What is that? Explaining is a pain, just come here. Yes. Sacheon. You've got quite the nimble body, don't you? Sacheon, are you alright? Thank you. Anyway. Looks like this is the entrance to that cavern. An entrance hidden behind a waterfall. How mysterious. Well, let's head in for now. Whatever's in there, we'll find out. Something feels off. Yeah. There's no way the general would have lied. But the inside of the cavern was nothing like what we'd expected. This is how Elder Jagal Hu, the general of the Murim Alliance, had described it. A beam of light poured down into the center of the cavern and the ground was covered in countless, nameless flowers in full bloom. It was mysterious and strange beyond words. Yes, like a whole other world, a paradise. It sure is like hell. Nothing like paradise. Yeah. Although light is pouring in through that hole, there aren't any blooming plants. In fact they all look withered and wilted. So much for a sacred beast. Is it altering the environment around it? Looks like that cold chi is radiating from that boulder at the center. Yes, Elder. That seems to be the case. Then stand behind me. Stay sharp. As expected. That's some serious cold. Come forth. It's up ahead. Stick close right behind me. That roar is insane. That thing. It's totally a fat-tailed gecko, isn't it? It's roughly about a foot long. Those tiny, round yellow eyes, and that slightly chubby little tail. I'm gonna lose it. It's too damn cute. What a beautifully colored blue lizard that is. As expected of Lady Huayin. I knew you'd be able to recognize its worth. There's another one, deeper inside. Another one. Are they a pair? Amazing. Then, we might even get offspring out of this. Lord Peng. We have to bring them back alive, no matter what. Where's the other one? What? Sacheon. Is something wrong? Yeah. I caught a faint glimpse, but this is not good. I don't think. It's breathing. I'll leave it to you, Commander Gu Pei. If anything happens, let me know right away. Of course. Just trust me. If that rock thing shows any unusual behavior, I'll report to you immediately. We decided to retreat for now. First off, we didn't know anything about its habits, and trying something reckless could have harmed the already injured creature. Sacheon, come down and eat. This is kinda sweet. Honey, it's Daddy. So, was there any progress today? It didn't move at all. When I checked too, the thing hadn't moved a bit. Shouldn't living creatures at least be eating something? Exactly. Usually, geckos or common lizards go on a fast for several days when they're stressed out. Especially fat-tailed geckos, they store energy in their thick tails. If it hasn't eaten anything, it's probably surviving on the stored energy alone. We're reaching the point where a decision needs to be made. I think we need to finally check on the one that hasn't been moving. Oh, so we're finally catching it now? Not exactly catching. It's more like, I think we need to check where it's injured. In the meantime, if it gets hungry, it might even eat something. It'd be great if you could lure out the one that's still left, Lord Peng. Wouldn't it just be easier to knock it out with a single hit? That way, we'd get both the healthy one and the injured one. If you hit it with those muscles, it'd probably die on the spot. If you smack it, Lord Peng, even the rock thing that drove back General Jeagle whose men might just drop dead on the spot. It'll blow up like a bomb. Of course. No wonder a scholar like him, always glued to his desk, got pushed aside by a freak like that rock thing. You're right. If I hit it, I might really kill it. Right. So then, shall we go with your plan? Just subdue it gently. That seems like the best move. First, Lord Peng will lure out the lively gecko. Lady Huayin and I will check on the one that looks injured during that time. Meanwhile, the poison division can block off the path to Sacheon. That does seem like the best approach. Is there anything else I should watch out for? Oh, just make sure it doesn't get to the wall. It could climb it and come over to my side. Got it. Let's move. My body's itching for action. Lord Peng, please, go easy. Go easy. If the gecko really is sick, it might not have much time left. Lord Peng, let's begin. Got it. Alright then, moving just like we talked about. Yes, clan head. That's got some weight to it. You're good enough to be a first-rate warrior of the Peng family. Now's our chance. Sacheon, let's move quickly while we can. Yes. Lady Huayin. This is. Sacheon, is it really injured? It seems that way. The tail tip is necrotizing from incomplete shedding. It couldn't finish shedding, and now its eyes are filled with pus too. Then what do we do? We'll need to treat it immediately. But there's no medicine or anything here. It's fine, I'm going to strip it all off. Lately, Sacheon, you really seem to want to strip everything. But this really is the right method. It's all right. I'm going to treat you, so stay still. Good. Like the queen bee, it seems to understand speech to some extent. It's calmed down. Oh my. These creatures, like snakes, also shed their skin. However, wild fat-tailed geckos often eat their own shed skin, so it's usually hard to find any remnants. Oh wow, that's fascinating. More importantly, this skin is insanely tough. Doing this barehanded won't cut it. Oh my. It looks just like a gemstone, right? The color is insanely pretty. Sacheon. It looks like gloves. Too cute. I know, right? You can't resist it, huh? Even back in my YouTuber days, videos of peeling off shed skin blew up. So then, the only parts left are its head and tail. Hold on, I'll hold it. Gotta be extra careful around the eyes. As I thought. Pus had built up in its eyes. It's because it couldn't shed properly, inflammation filled up the eyes. There. All done. How's that? Feels better, right? It opened its eyes. Sacheon. Sacheon. Is something wrong? Yes. Lady Huayin. I'm just debating what to do about its tail. To stop the necrosis, I think I'll have to cut the tail off. But in its current state, cutting it might just kill it instead. Warrior Sacheon. Be careful. We've lost the rock gecko. Calm down. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to treat your friend. The gecko's blue fury echoed through the cave.